Good, happy Sunday morning. I'm Riley King, and welcome to the Riley King Newscast right here on the Riley King Network. Let's get started. First up, fatal accident in Wilton under investigation. 2 people died Saturday in a 2-car head-on crash on Route 101. Just before 4:30 p.m., Wilton firefighters, police, and EMS responded to a 2-car crash on Route 101. According to police, both drivers were dead at the scene. Rochester fire at apartment house displaces 5. Firefighter saves dog inside. A accidental fire that started in a kitchen at an apartment house on Academy Street is blamed for leaving 5 residents homeless. Firefighters say working smoke detectors helped alert those living at 16 Academy Street and allowed them to escape shortly after midnight. A quick response by firefighters also made it possible to rescue a dog that was inside one of the apartments. No one was injured. The cause of the fire was determined to be electrical, Deputy Fire Chief Tim Welder said. Northwood mother faces charges after overdosing, driving truck with her kids into swamp. A local woman faces charges after overdosing and crashing a pickup truck with her husband and 2 sons inside. According to the union leader, Emma Lee McNeil, 28, was charged with aggravated DWI. Her 2 sons, 8 and 10, and her husband were not injured. Update: flight attendant can return to New Hampshire, but not by plane. A U.S. margarine is allowing the American Airlines flight attendant accused of striking coworkers and federal marshals on a overseas flight to return to her New Hampshire home for a physiological evaluation. But multiple media outlets report 67-year-old Joanne Snow isn't allowed to fly there. Man dies after being trapped under van being towed. Police say a man died of injuries he sustained after being trapped under a van that was being towed. Newmarket police tell the Portsmouth Herald that first responders were called to the scene Thursday afternoon for a report that a man was trapped under a vehicle. Fire officials say the man was unresponsive when rescue personnel arrived. They say the man was extracted and transported to Portsmouth Regional Hospital, where he died of his injuries. Newmarket police say the incident remains under investigation. Officials have not identified the man. Fire destroys part of Concord House on Silk Farm Road. One person hospitalized. An early morning fire destroyed part of a house on Silk Farm Road and sent one resident to the hospital. London police treating tube station stabbing as terrorist incident. A man stabbed 3 people at an East London tube station, and authorities say they are investigating the attack as a terrorist incident. The assailant, believed to be 29, was stabbed with a stun gun and arrested Saturday night, London's Metropolitan Police said. Liberty University president urges students to be armed. At a time when most college campuses prohibit guns, Liberty University President Jerry Falwell Jr. thinks the opposite should be the case, urging his school students to be armed, especially in light of this week's massacre in Santa Barbara, California. And that does it for the Riley King Newscast, right here on the Riley King Network. I hope you all have a great rest of your Sunday. See you back here later on. Goodbye.